Greetings, humans, and other quaintly inferior life forms. It is I, Reginald Fitzgeoffrey Splodington, the Ninth. It is my pleasure today to welcome you to the world of Petrolith. High seas, Hi-Jinks.
Once you, wipe out the cult, you'll either have enough evidence to clear your names, or they will manage to bring a Nosem back and it won't matter.
Are you, taking on passengers at the moment?
I wasn't planning on it, but I could take on a few.
I think we've got some money.
We're planning on going to Thardoot. I like to keep things legitimate here.
And if he, if he sells us out to the cops, we'll stab him and take his boat.
I'm down.
Do y'all know how to sail?
I read a book.
My name's Captain Harold. My first mate group, Matrolica, Ralia, and Dialia. Did not do that on purpose. I need a name generator. You are all fine, except for Zach. You're not Yarfin just yet.
We were off to sea.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
No!
Yeah.
Still gonna get sued.
Nope, Wizard of Oz is public domain.
Yeah,
Is
I was
it?
about to say, that shit's, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the
Oh.
It's
Wizard of
always
Oz
been
movie
public
was, like,
domain.
Hell yeah!
Well,
Let's
no.
follow the yellow brick road then. Anyway.
Meanwhile, all the other people on the boat are like, what the hell are these people talking about?
They must be from a distant land.
Excuse me, we're having a meta conversation here. Could you, mind your sailorly business?
You can't say meta. That's also copyrighted.
All right, today's session, complete shit show.
Anyway, you guys are out at sea. You're in the open ocean. You are out of sight of Port Lomax. And as you are kind of sitting there debating whether or not it's time to go above deck, you see a little bullywug head upside down appear through the stairwell. Like she's laying on the deck and like sticking her head down through the hole in the deck.
Yes?
Hello.
Can we help you?
Hello. The captain says you guys can come up. It's safe.
Ah.
It's safe now.
And the ocean, is it still doing that thing where it goes up and down and back up again?
Yeah.
Dreadful.
You'll get used to it, Sir Reginald.
Right, well, let's give that a go. I'll just remember that delightful tea, that clank.
Yes, there's always more tea.
Yes, I feel better already. Thank you. Yes, let's go up above deck.
So as you go above deck, you see the bullywug stand up as you're coming up the stairs, and she kind of she follows behind you as you're walking along the deck. They don't get passengers a whole lot, and she looks like she's really excited for new people. Everybody roll a perception check.
9.
I rolled a
And-
15
and-
and my perception is +7, so 22.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I got an 11.
I got a 15.
I got
Okay.
10, so.
So, Brynox and Harl, you both see standing on the figurehead, sticking out the front of the ship, a really excited dog.
Where's Blueberry?
He is just Blueberry's with you. He's
Don't we have a dog?
He's not looking.
Where's Sven?
He's not
happened
looking
to Sven?
happy. Sven.
Yeah, what happened to our donkey?
Sven disappeared.
Mule.
Mule.
Y'all lost Sven somewhere between.
Oh, we got arrested. They wouldn't have brought the donkey.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned about our mule.
Don't be concerned. He's probably 8. I mean, fine.
If we come back to Verde, we better find Sven again.
No, the town guard converted him to an undercover police mule,
Oh, that poor mule. He's got to work for the man.
right? Harl, you instantly recognize this dog. It is Ladybird.
Ladybird.
Isn't that my dog that I tamed? My
Yes.
wild dog?
Yes.
I have
Oh.
forgotten what her name was.
So are you going to react?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pat my legs, tell her to come to me.
Okay. As you make the kissy sounds and pat your leg, Ladybird disappears. Just
What?
pops out of existence. And then with a popping sound reappears right next to you and starts excitedly jumping up on you.
That's new.
Didn't realize we had a teleporting dog in our retinue.
You never asked.
It's a shame we don't have that mule dude anymore, but here we are.
Clank starts examining the dog like it's some kind of device.
Roll animal handling, Harl and Clank.
13.
22.
Clank, this dog must be some sort of alien technology. Harl, it's a blink dog.
A blink dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's a blink dog?
A dog that is very intelligent and can teleport.
The dog that blinks on them, like it's right
yeah.
there in the name.
Blink.
She can't speak, but she perfectly understands Sylvan.
Sylvan, not common.
Not common.
So I have to speak to her in Sylvan then. Got it.
Yes.
Well, I guess she's back with us now.
The captain looks at you and says, "Oh, I see you've met Rosie. She showed up one day, just climbed up the gangplank and sat down and decided that we were hers."
You'd better examine it again. This coincidence here seems a little too much so, if you catch my drift.
Are you trying to say the dog knew we would make it here?
I mean, it seems unlikely, doesn't it?
Almost impossible.
Right.
Harl, you can speak to animals. Like, that's just a thing that you do.
You gonna ask the dog how it got here?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask her, do I need to roll my animal handling or anything?
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna ask her how she got here.
Well, you guys disappeared and I got bored. So I started walking around. I went to the docks because I smell the fish. And then I see the nice man with the big jacket, and came here and he fed me. So I've been hanging out with him. It's good to see you guys, though.
I thought you said the dog was intelligent.
You can be intelligent and have a goofy voice. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that now. Meet Rob, for instance.
Hey.
There he goes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask her if she wants to hang and stay on the ship or if she wants to come rejoin us. I want to make sure that I understand where she's at.
I'm right here. It depends. Where are you guys going after this?
Adventures. We don't know. We're just gonna, get the hell out of Dodge where we were and try and find some more cool stuff to do.
Are you gonna forget that I exist and leave me behind again?
We didn't forget that you existed.
It just seemed like it.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
We did not forget you exist. We love you and we care about you. And
Aw.
Blueberry missed you.
I have a warm regard for you too. Blueberry doesn't like me very much, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one.
Secret agent or what?
No, just a
Really?
dog.
Hey,
So it's just a coincidence?
Yeah, I think it is just a coincidence.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm going to trust you to keep an eye on the four-legged friends we run across here on our travels. But I must caution us. I'm deeply, deeply suspicious myself of the abilities of these cultists to track our movements. Nobody should have known about those guards we ran into harassing those poor houseless people on the side of the road, and yet they seem to have us banged to rights on that one.
it's almost like they found 5 guards dead, and then when they arrested you, unrelatedly, you guys had one of their shields in your equipment.
Hey, we buried them real good.
Well, the guards went missing, and then one of the guards recognized the shield.
Yeah, so Mongo wanted to go see the dog, but he was looking at the water first, and he kind of fell in.
Oops.
Oh man, overboard!
It was an accident.
Are you tired of playing Mongo and you want a new character?
Yeet.
Yes, you just narcissist yourself right into the ocean. Yeah, sure.
Guys, I have bad news. While you were talking, I died.
Oh.
Did we notice that Mongo fell in, or are we all distracted by the dog?
I don't know.
Or
do you
Mongo can just magically appear on the deck again.
Do you-
However you want to handle it.
Do you think? Oh, you meant
I mean, literally, not.
you meant your mini.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's the Flying Dutchman.
There's no such thing as the Dutch in Petrolith. It's the flying Peltraken.
Also, real quick, what is
Yes?
Mongo? Because I think they showed up during my long absence.
I'm
Mongo. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a Goliath bard, who is looking for adventure so that he can write a song to show to his people that he is not a worthless piece of crap.
I also
just
have a
because he
question.
likes magic.
Yeah. I can see why the other Goliaths would be judgmental of that.
We're just helping him along.
Yes.
Clank is an artificer Kenku who was a janitor at the university that Reginald taught at for a long time.
Learned at.
I wasn't
Reginald.
teaching there.
Yeah, Reginald was a student.
I just talk like I ought to be teaching at the university.
Mongo is very charismatic, but very stupid.
Clank is not very charismatic, but very smart and reads a lot of books and examines lots of things and draws pictures of them.
Well. Sounds like we got ourselves a Cyrano de Bergerac situation on our hands.
Hey, I have a theoretical question.
Shoot.
So Mongo has the mage hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if Mongo were to reach out with his mage hand and Brynox were to shoot out his arms of the astral self, would they be able to like grab onto each other, like if they fell off a boat, or would they just slip right through?
Well, the arms of the astral self only has a 10-foot range, and the mage hand isn't actually connected to Mongo in any way. Also, it can only lift 5 pounds.
It's 10.
Is it 10? It might be 10.
It's 10, but yeah, it's not attached.
Yeah, it's not attached, and it can't really lift a person.
So more
However,
important,
I just had a really cool idea for an awesome high five.
I was like, can they arm wrestle or high five?
The astral arms would definitely win they would win the high five too.
But they can touch each other.
Yes. They can both interact with solid objects, so they have to be at least a little corporeal. Corporeal. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Also, everyone wins in a high five.
That's
This is true.
that's not true. Sometimes one person wins, sometimes everybody loses.
If it goes poorly for one person, everyone's lost.
No, like I've high-fived people before to where it severely hurt their hand. And I've also high-fived people to where it severely hurt both of our hands.
And you did it
And you
badly.
call me.
No, it
You call
wasn't.
me Truckosaurus.
It wasn't like we hit thumb pads because we used the wrong hand or something. It was like it was solid and it was a perfect slap, but they were not expecting a Falcon Punch high five.
You still did it badly because you did not take the other person's comfort into concern with your high five.
I did it well because my goal was to establish dominance.
You have to shake someone's hand before you give them a high five. Figure out how soft their skin is.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm
I'm gonna
down
shake
for
someone's
football.
hand and then I'm gonna be like, all right, now it's time for the high five. What?
There are less awkward ways to figure out the softness of somebody's skin than shaking their
No.
hand, though.
No,
Licking their
when you introduce yourself, you shake their hand and you make a mental note that, damn, your skin is soft. I'm not going to give you too hard of a high five unless I want it to sting a little bit.
Yeah, high fives are about camaraderie. If you're doing it for dominance, you've already lost.
When I go
Yeah, bro.
bowling,
Judgy.
we do a lot of high fives, and some people who bowl they work in tech and their hands are super soft, bro.
Programmer hands.
You can't just be smacking them. You just leave your hand out there and let them gauge the strength for themselves, you know?
The nuances of high fiving.
Trust me. All right. I put on my resume back in 2015 under special skills and talents. I'm pretty good at high fives.
He's
But
not
clearly
kidding.
you're not if you're using them for dominance. Anyway, Mongo did not actually fall into the ocean. They just dropped their mini. We've pet a dog. What are we doing?
Petting the dog.
Such a pretty dog.
We're herding squirrels is what we're doing, Sierra.
Yeah. Today is off the rails. I'm sorry.
I would like to scramble into the crow's nest.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop up there as well. I like to look around, you know?
Well, can't you fly up there?
Oh, shit. Hell yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Rhinox can fly now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
5th level, Brynos got a fly speed.
Clank is
Right?
very envious of that.
My wings now
Wait, yeah,
have
should the
utility.
Kenku get a fly spin? Don't you have wings?
No.
What?
That's the whole
No.
point. That's the whole point
Part
of
the Kenku
Kenkus.
curse.
Yeah.
We're cursed.
Okay.
No flying.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that bit.
That's why I made her an artificer, because her ultimate goal is to build herself wings.
Oh, well.
Nice.
Now I feel bad
Or a
flopping my wings
Jetpack.
from a plank like that.
So Clank, you climb up the ladder struggling the whole way up, buffeted by the winds. And then just as you reach the top, Brynox just comes floating down.
She sighs and looks very sad.
I'm sorry, Clank. I didn't think about it.
So
Okay.
as you get to the top of the crow's nest, both of you, Dialia, the halfling bard, looks pretty surprised. Probably wasn't expecting company. How you doing there? Wasn't expecting company.
Oh, sorry. Since I cannot actually fly, I like to be up in high places to look around.
Oh, I know what you mean. I love being up here. Feeling the wind in your face. You know, as a halfling, I like finding high places to look down to. I spend most of my time staring at people's assholes and crotches, so it's nice to be up.
So, yes.
I just like looking around. I've only been able to fly for like the past couple of days.
Well, congratulations on learning a new life skill.
Thank you.
And then she gives you a high five.
Nice.
But not for
I
dominance.
would get her hand and not.
But not for dominance, because that is the worst thing that anybody has ever said, apparently, and they will never live it down now.
Does Clank notice anything from up there?
Both of you, roll a perception check for me.
Oh man, I rolled a nat 1.
Why are you rolling so shitty? 11.
7.
Brynox, you notice that Dialia is giving you a little look. Clank, you see like some, fog in the distance. Dialia, however, rolled a 19. So as she's giving Brynox a look, all of a sudden her eyes focus behind him off in the distance, and she goes, "Oh shit." And she runs back towards the back of the crow nest and leans over and shouts down, "Hey, Captain, we got a company." And you see everybody, all the crew members down on the deck, turn around to behind and look. Everybody turns around and there is a warship coming up behind you. It is not flying the flag of the Viridian army.
So it's not flying the flag if anyone's going to arrest us?
It's not flying an official government flag.
What flag is
What
it
kind
flying,
of
Ron?
flag? Yeah.
It's a manticore's head in front of a shield with 2 scimitars crossed behind it.
Do any of us recognize that? Have I seen it in a book?
Clank, Reginald, and Mongo. Roll a history check, all 3 of you.
I think that's the one I don't have.
23.
Clank,
Yeah, I didn't get that.
this is the flag. Oh, sorry, Mongo.
I got a 12.
Okay. Clank, this is the flag of the Manticore's Bite, a mercenary group that operates internationally, but their main headquarters is located in Mortelia.
Is that where we're headed?
No, you're headed to Thargout. Mortelia is just north of Thargout. But this ship looks like they either are coming from Viridia or they were sailing towards Viridia and then turned around and everybody missed it the first time. But more likely that they're coming from Viridia.
Is there any likelihood that they would have been hired by the government to hunt us? Are they those flavor of mercenaries? I don't know. I inform everyone what the flag is and what they are.
I don't suppose there's any chance that they're just sailing through the same patch of ocean.
It's pretty obvious to you guys that the ship is following you. It's not a coincidence kind of thing.
I would also like to inform the captain of what it is.
I'm well aware of what that flag is. We've run afoul of them a couple times before. I'm honestly not sure if they're after you or after me.
I was gonna say that's the next question.
Right,
How
well,
can we find it's us.
you said you're not terribly adept with the martial arts. Captain, why don't you let us have a go at them if they're going to try and board? What do they usually do? Steal all your goods or rip off yourselves for fun? Or what is their modus operandi here?
When did I say I wasn't a good fighter?
You said something about not being, fighting people aboard the ship.
No, we avoid it. We're not pirates.
Oh.
But sometimes
Well,
you can't avoid it. When you can't avoid it, sometimes it's best to kill the bastards first, you know?
Right, well, I'm looking for a good fight to test out a few new formulas that I've come up with. So if you can't sail any faster, you can count on, well, me anyway. Imagine the rest of us are a bit bored here. Fire is bad for boats, yes? There's some sort of wood you make this out of that doesn't catch fire easily. If I set their boat on fire, they're going to be very upset.
I mean, if you can get it started, then yeah, it burns pretty hot with all the linseed oil and varnish.
Ah,
I'm a captain. Yeah, no, it'll burn pretty good
right. Well,
as long
I
as you can
think,
get it started.
I think I'm the man for the job here then. All right, well, turn about or whatever it is we do.
No, we won't be turning about. We've got no cannons and therefore no reason to show our broadside.
Well, whatever it is you do, I'm spoiling to kick a man's teeth out, frankly, and never a good showing the last little row we had.
As you guys are talking, Petrolith, the tiefling, is sitting on the railing on the back of the ship, just casually, and she's sitting there with a whetstone and sharpening her swords. And she looks pretty excited, like the rest of you. You get the feeling that being a sailor isn't her first choice of profession, and she kind of fell into it and hasn't been able to do what she's passionate about for a while.
Who wants to have a little flutter? Who gets the most pirate scalps by the end of it?
Blueberries
Someone
out.
wager? Right.
As you say that, Petrolith pockets the whetstone and stands up, kind of flourishes her blade a little bit, and says, "I will take your wager as well."
Right. I'll tell you what. If our team gets more scalps than yours, then we'll call it even on the second half of our passage.
She looks at the captain, like trying to get the okay. And the captain thinks to himself a little bit and then kind of smiles and says, "Sounds like a good wager.
Right then. Well, see you on deck.
We're already on deck."
So wait, it's her as a team and then us as a team?
The crew as a team.
The
Oh,
crew
okay.
as a team, yeah. So they got the captain, they got the halfling, they got the gnome, they got the tiefling, and they got the bullywug.
Right, you lot. Don't invest me here. I've just waited 100 gold that we can kill more scallywags.
How far away is that boat?
It's closing. It's probably like 50 feet away no, it's more than that. It's a couple hundred feet away right now, but it's closing
Alright.
the gap. And then the captain yells out, "Well, I guess we're doing this. Raise the drop the sails. Raise the sails, drop the sails." Or do you hoist the sails? Where are the sails in a non-sailing position? They're all along the top.
Non-sailing, they're up.
They're up. Like
They're hoisted.
You can tell we live in a landlocked state.
kind of, yeah, I know.
Jeez, babe, growing up on a lake.
We had engines, not
I think
sails.
you got it right, Rob. I think you hoist the sails.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
it depends on the type of ship, whether the sails are pulled from the bottom up or whether they get dropped from the bottom down.
God damn it.
Okay, then I will call
Alright,
this
wanna get all technical?
hoist the sails up to their resting position. We're pulling a crazy Ivan, and the tiefling shakes her head and says, "You know I hate this term."